Welcome to Living 101. My name is Chris, and today I want to share a very interesting concept about outcomes, goals, and expectations. So, I found this, let's say, concept or principle when I read the book of David Icke. I read the book of David Icke, and he basically said this: we as a human beings, or let's say as what we really are, behind our body, beyond our body and our mind and our thoughts, we are all possibility. We are all possibility. And when I choose to go one direction, let's say I choose to go right there, right, the right path here, not left, I go right, I limit myself to this one way. So let's make a more practical example. If I choose I want exactly this job. I want to be a managing director in this company, and we all know how it can work. You know, you visualize it, and you set the goal, and you go inside you, and you experience a feeling of how it is to be already a managing director and everything. How is your day with being managing director? So that's how I at least learned it from the motivational speakers out there and the books and so on. Setting a goal, making a very, very clear goal. When do you want to achieve it? How do you want to achieve it? And so on. And that's why I find this principle of outcomes and goals very interesting, because he's going the exact opposite. And at some point it's logical for me, because in my past I had, like, I don't know how many goals I had, 200, 500, I don't know. I had goals, and I always set the goals from the state of consciousness I have right now. So I had sometimes a goal back in the days, I want to have a Maserati, this car, you know. And I had the goal, and when I had the goal, I focused on how to get there. Back in the days, I didn't see what's coming. That it will be a spiritual journey for me, that the Maserati will not be interesting for me in 1 year, and that it's a goal that is gone in the wind. Gone in the wind. So nowadays I'm more like, I know the path that could be interesting for me, but I'm not so attached to the outcomes. I'm not so in the feeling of wanting to happen. I'm wanting to something to happen exactly, that I know that I'm on my way to this exact path. That's why I find this principle so interesting. I think the only thing that keeps us from doing so is the fear of not making any progress. If I tell people, well, why do you set goals? Why not go without any goals? Because people say, oh, if I don't have a goal, I don't know where I'm going. And that's maybe true at some level. If you're very unconscious, if you're still stuck in a very addictive life. But if you're a conscious person, and if you're watching this video, there's no doubt that you are a conscious person. You don't need to have your goals in order to know where you go in life. You can just wake up and think and feel, what do I want to do now? What is my heart telling me? Where do I want to go? And that doesn't mean that you have absolutely no clue what the future will bring. Well, of course we have no clue what the future will bring, but that means that you don't have any clue about maybe your vision or something. But you don't plan any outcome. Because if I plan my next workshop to be 20 people, I limit myself, because there could be 500. Could be, but there also could be 2 people. And if I limit, or if I set a goal, if I limit myself to 20, I limit myself to one possibility. not to 19, not to 18, not to 21, 22, 25, 20. And at some point, it's a beautiful concept for me. I just want to share it because I think it's for some people very valuable. And it's something I will try more often in the future to open myself up for all possibility, because I've no longer the fear of, or let's say very rarely, the fear of not making any progress. Oh my God, if I don't have a goal, I don't know where I'm going. Because I am, and you are also connected, and you can listen to your heart every single day. Sometimes you don't want to do nothing, sometimes you want to work very intensely, sometimes you want to go there, sometimes you want to go there, and sometimes you want to throw all away and go to another country. Everything is alright, everything is okay. And I think, from my own experience in my past, when I limit myself to one goal, I wasn't so open to see the other possibilities. When I step by step let go of the limitations and the beliefs and the goals from the days from the past, I could start to see the other possibilities. So David Icke, thanks for sharing this concept, and I would be very interested in what you think about it. Did you try it in your days? Are you always focused on a goal? How did it went out? How do you feel about it? Leave a comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful for everyone sitting and watching the videos, and we'll see each other in the next videos. Thank you.